Guyana celebrates Republic Day. I'm Rico Bulford, and this is Uncut News. Do you see news happening? Send us a tip on WhatsApp at 592-659-6151. In a speech on Guyana's 53rd Republic anniversary, the president outlined plans for future Guyana that will be at the forefront of innovation and development. The government aims to provide quality education, healthcare, and housing for all citizens, while creating a public service that is efficient and responsive to the needs of the people. The nation is also making strides in economic development, with major investments in energy infrastructure and the sale of carbon credits. The president emphasized the importance of safeguarding democratic gains and ensuring equal opportunities for all. Meanwhile, Guyana has been suspended from the Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative for failing to submit its 2020 report by the end of the year. Nevertheless, the president has pledged that his government will commit itself to openness and accountability, but has sought to blame members of a stakeholder group for the suspension. The government was officially notified of the suspension on February the 17th, but did not issue a statement until it was reported in the news on February the 22nd. The government is working on providing free spectacles and hearing aids to all 208,000 school children in the nation to address learning disadvantages caused by audio and visual problems. Health advisor Dr. Leslie Ramsamy made the announcement during the launch of the Lesser Antilles Medical Assistance Team's operations in Ghana, and also shared that the health sector would soon be able to conduct sequencing to determine variants of COVID-19 and other diseases. Finally, France is planning to establish a local office in Ghana in September 2023 to strengthen diplomatic relations between the two nations. The office will be staffed by a full-fledged French diplomat and will focus on deepening cooperation in various fields. The move will also make visa applications more convenient for Guyanese wishing to travel to France. Other nations include Guatemala, Colombia, and the Dominican Republic. They have also announced their intention to set up embassies in Guyana. The Ministry of Housing is preparing to relocate residents from Plantation Peters Hall CARICOM scheme on the east bank of Demerara to make way for the proposed road corridor for the new high-rise bridge over the Demerara River. In a notice on its Facebook page, the ministry stated that the relocation applies to parcels 367 to 382. It also identified individuals who should make urgent contact with the Community Development Department Relocation and Resettlement Unit, CHPA Annex, at 42 Kroll Street and United Nations Place, Starbrook, Georgetown. On a related note, the Demerara Harbor Bridge will be closed for 24 hours from Sunday at 3 a.m. to Monday at 3 a.m. to facilitate emergency repair works to span 8. The works have become critical after an oil tanker crashed into the bridge in October last. The Demerara Water Taxi Service will remain operational for the full 24-hour period to facilitate the transport of commuters with a fare of $100 and a reminder to securely wear life vests. It's February, so how about you do something special for your first love, your truck? Powered Automotive stocks a huge range of parts from the best brands in the business. Show your truck some love today. Visit them at Lot 491 EE Eccles, or call or WhatsApp them on telephone number 697-0171. Save big on truck parts at Powered Automotive, the #1 heavy-duty truck parts store in Guyana. Now it's time to tell you about Best Buy's Car of the Week. Currently on sale is 2020 Toyota Raze. It's almost brand new, and it comes with Toyota safety sense, Bluetooth, mug rims, new tires, TV, CD, LED lighting, fog lamps, back camera, and much, much more. Buy cars for $6 million. Or pay as low as $1.2 million down with around $116,000 monthly for 5 years, and it is yours. Call or WhatsApp 662-0844 for more info. Visit the showrooms at Lot 171 Peter Street, Queenstown, or Lot 2 Hammer Street, and tell them you can send you for this sweet deal. Tired of waiting on hold, tracking down a delivery driver, or carrying cash for your food orders? GT Eat is here to make your life easier. Guyana's first cashless food ordering and delivery app. Choose from Georgetown's top restaurants, pay securely with your card, and get your food delivered right to your doorstep. With the convenience of being able to order from your phone and the added feature of tracking your order, GT Eats is the ultimate solution for all your food needs. Download the app on Apple and Android stores and start ordering the easy way today. Attorney General Nondalal has warned that those involved in recent protests in Buxton and Oaktown may face charges, including the arraignment of 9 men on terrorism-related charges for the June 2022 unrest at Monrepo on the East Coast. The Attorney General stated that the state has a duty to maintain law and order and to ensure those who take the law into their own hands are dealt with. The 9 men are accused of using wood and other materials to block, burn, and damage the public road with the intent to strike terror. Canoe agents intercepted a vehicle on Norton Street, Georgetown, and discovered 3 parcels of suspected cannabis. 2 individuals were arrested, and the suspected cannabis was found to weigh approximately 3.3 pounds with a street value of $500,000. An investigation is ongoing. On that same day, Canoe officers arrested 2 individuals and seized 2.55 pounds of cocaine with a street value of $1.1 million during an operation at a property in Georgetown on February the 21st. The suspects, Andre Clark and Ian Martin, were taken into police custody. The Ghana police force reported that 4 out of 8 individuals wanted by SOCU for financial crimes have turned themselves in. The head of the Special Organized Crime Unit has not disclosed the specific crimes for which the individuals are wanted, and the 4 individuals remain at large. Also, they did not name who were the 4 individuals they have in custody. Now for today's oil update. ExxonMobil produced 11.5 million barrels of crude oil from the Starbuck Block's Liza projects in January 2023, averaging 372,000 barrels per day. The Starbuck Block is expected to produce 374,000 barrels per day in 2023, with the startup of the PAR project and the Prosperity FPSO taking output capacity to 600,000 barrels per day. In other oil-related news, High Court Judge Nareshwar Harnanan has dismissed a case filed by Kaita News' publisher Glenn Law, seeking to overturn tax exemptions granted to oil companies under the production sharing agreement for oil drilling exploration in the Starbuck Block. Law's contentions were found to have no basis in law and in fact, and the judge ruled that the subject minister acted within his powers to permit remission under the Petroleum Exploration and Production Act and Article 15/12, and is, as such, in traverse of the Constitution. The ruling was handed down on Wednesday at the High Court. You can multiply your cash by selling Digicel Top-Up. This is a legit way you can earn some extra money at your business or to supplement your current hustle. Become a top offender quick and easy by linking with Cellular Plus. Call them on telephone number 685-3109 for more info. Robbery season might be over, but the streets are still mean. That's why you need to get security for your home or business with Sheriff Security. Sheriff Security has well-trained guards, armed and unarmed patrol, Marine Patrol, K9 services. They speed even our drones. Why? Because your security is their highest priority. You've seen the rest. Now hire the best. Hire Sheriff Security Service today. Now for our Uncut News Fierce Poll Question of the Day. Every day we pose a question about current events in Ghana, the region, the diaspora, and how you fare. This was. Last night I asked, how are you faring with inflation? But before we get to that, I'm proud to announce our latest addition to the Noble Army, Richard Singh, who is supporting us at the reporter level, the highest level of monthly support we've received so far. So thank you, Richard Singh. And also, a special thank you to David Griffith, Dion Nascimento, Project Zero, and Dimitri V. I appreciate you all. And if you're watching at home and you'd like to support our movement, just hit the link in the video description. Project Zero says inflation is making it harder for us to make ends meet, as it reduces the value of our wages and savings while increasing the cost of essential goods and services. This can be especially difficult for those who are already struggling financially in Ghana. Indeed, that is very true. Meanwhile, Barefoot Wanderer commented on the currency shortage, saying, "The laundry room in Ukraine has US dollars. Don't blame the Bank of Ghana. USA don't even have money to assist Ohio clean up their train disaster or help citizens with health issues from chemicals affecting their bodily functions. Yeah, things aren't doing too well for the folks in central Trumpistan. My thoughts and prayers are with them. But nevertheless, it's sad to say that I'm pretty sure some corporation is already on the ground over there trying to find some way to profit off of this situation." Now for tonight's question. I want to know, how was your Republic Day? And in fact, what does the day even mean to you? So with that in mind, I want you to think about that question and tell us in the comments below. If your response is good enough, we just might feature it in our next episode. Anyway, that's all the time we have for tonight, and check us out tomorrow for another. Until then, I'm Rico Bulford saying good night, folks.